Hey guys, we're back on Bleach Rebirth of Souls. It's been a minute since I've uploaded a video on this. The reason why is because basically, I take a long time to upload videos. I have a lot of things that I work on at the same time in the background, and basically I thought, well, it's been like multiple weeks, months at this point that the game has been out. People probably have already figured out how to play the game and most characters and all that stuff. And I just thought maybe it would be like irrelevant for me to upload more of these anymore because at this point I think most people know what to do. But it might not be the case. I am still receiving comments, people saying stuff like, hey, when are you uploading the next thing? It's been very useful, continue uploading please. And I'm like, all right. I mean, my channel is pretty dead, so I don't really have anything to lose when it comes to uploading videos like this, so I will probably continue making these. However, something that I want to change is I want to increase the pace a little bit. So instead of making one character whenever I upload guides, I think the day I upload guides, I will upload 2 characters instead of 1. So today I want to cover Shinji and then also Shikai Ichigo, right? I think that would be a pretty interesting idea. On top of that, I also might want to make some kind of theme whenever I upload these videos. So for example, I'm going to cover the Vizards if you want, but I mean in this case I should probably cover Bankai Ichigo, but I prefer Shikai Ichigo because he's a character that is not very played and it's not very popular compared to Bankai Ichigo. On top of that, I think most people know how to already play Bankai Ichigo, so I don't really see the point in uploading any video for that guy. So we're going to do that. I'm really sorry for the delays and maybe making wrong assumptions about how people perceive the game. So regardless, let's get into this. I'll cover Shinji first and then we'll move to Shikai Ichigo, which will be 2 different uploads. All right. Okay, so let's start with Shinji real quick here. So this character, in my opinion, he's pretty cool, but it's also kind of strange. There's a lot of things that we can talk about when it comes to him. Overall, the game strategy with him is to manipulate the opponent and confusing them into doing stuff and making mistakes that you can basically react to all the time. So because of that, you have access to a lot of different moves. You have a parry, or I guess a taunt parry, which is this move where he walks forward, and if he's getting hit in the middle of this or even at the start of this, you will immediately hit the opponent with like a counter attack. It's really strong, it's pretty good, but it's also pretty slow, so a lot of times people can just wait and they can hit you with something funny whenever it comes to stuff like this. And then you also have this move, which is pretty strong. It's special flash attack. This move is actually designed to beat throws, so your breakers. It is completely invulnerable to breakers. It will always beat it no matter what happens, and the range of it is specifically designed to cover a range where Shinji can play strike throw himself. So because of this, the character wants to be in a range where he can always threaten the opponent with strike throw and also get the opponent to actually take throws. But if they try to take a throw, they take a risk because you can hit them with this, and this goes into a counter hit that can allow Shinji to repeat the strike throw situation. So it's really strong for that. On top of that, he also has access to unblockables from this move called Sakanade, which is the name of his sword. It's basically spinning the sword like this and then hits you, and it's an unblockable. The thing with this move though is that it doesn't have a lot of range, it's very short, but you can set it up in different ways where the opponent will not be able to actually see it coming, or they will not actually think that they can do something. So you're manipulating the opponent with ideas like that. Now, if you watch the anime and stuff like that, of course, the idea of Sakanade is to confuse the opponent, the senses of the opponent and all. You don't really have that directly in the game, but the overall design of the character and his game plan basically is designed that way, and I think it's really cool. I think this character is very well made. It might not be necessarily too strong, but I think it's pretty well made overall, and I wish more characters were like him actually. So with that being said, let's go into his moves and his toolkit in general. So you have things like your jab, which is pretty normal. Actually, it's pretty good. If you look at him, he's moving forward quite a bit when he does it, so it's pretty nice. Your heavy attack, flash attack, covers a pretty nice distance, very easy to use as well. Nothing too special to say about that. His dash attack is pretty abysmal. Doesn't cover any range at all. In fact, sometimes I look at it, it feels like he's moving backwards sometimes. Not very usable or useful at all. And then you have his flash attack that we talked about, specifically designed to beat breakers slash throws. And then you have his signature move, which is this, right? We already talked about this as well. All right. Then you have his spiritual pressure moves. This is the one where he summons Hiyori. And then you also have Sakanade that we talked about. All right. So when it comes to it's your turn, you call it Hiyori, she goes in and then she hits the opponent. It doesn't cover that good of a range, it's not very solid, and it's also pretty weak because the opponent can actually hit Hiyori and it will interrupt the move. Just like that. See, it interrupt the moves. So because of this specifically, it's a pretty major weakness that Shinji has, especially in some specific matchups when it comes to characters that can throw a bunch of big moves as their normal attacks. So say a character like maybe even Noitra, or a character like Byakuya, Renji, Shuhei, character who can just swing giant moves, you know, as normal moves. It's really bad. You can say, well, just parry it, but you don't want to use this move if you cannot react to something. This move is good to react to stuff and to pretty much prevent the opponent from pressing some moves. However, this move is still pretty useful in some situations. For example, you can use it as a combo tool, but only if you have like yellow reverse. So for example, you go into something like this. Right, and then it's useful in that specific situation, but it has even more utility after you land Sakanade. So now we have to talk about Sakanade, and this move is pretty interesting because it actually gives Shinji access to a lot of different things, but there's a little bit of nuance when it comes to this. First of all, you cannot use that move as a combo tool. It's not going to work out. It's not going to hit the opponent at all. You can also not use it in block strings. Not an unblockable whenever it's in block strings. It's only unblockable if the opponent is in a neutral state and they are actionable. So you basically have to land it without the opponent noticing that you're trying to land it. And that's the hardest part of the game plan for this character. So there are different ways for you to actually set it up. For example, you can use it after beating a throw with your special flash attack. So for example, something like this. Usually the opponents are not ready for anything like this. You can also use it after landing your parry. You can land it after stuff like this, right? Basically, you can do like a little dash to just ensure that you can hit the opponent with something like that. But you can also land it after delaying some moves. And then you can do something like this, for example, too. But it requires you to delay a little bit before you use the move. You cannot use it right away. You have to like let the opponent recover a little bit. And this is where it can be a little bit difficult sometimes. So let's talk about Sakanade overall. The reason why this move is important for Shinji is because it's actually a pretty big win condition. His awakening is not that good. It doesn't do really anything for him outside of giving him more damage, and that's fine. But what you actually get from Sakanade is way more valuable than your awakenings themselves, and you can basically play an awakening character without going into awakening with Shinji, and that's probably the strongest aspect of the character in my opinion. So once Sakanade is released, first of all, you can see it changes the design. The weapon is now in its, I believe is it a Shikai or something? I'm not even sure. But you can see the circle on it. The blade itself is a little bit different. It has the little dots on it too. It changes your signature move because now you have two types of signature moves. You still have your parry, which is still this. Doesn't change at all, still the same thing, but you now have access to unlimited unblockable moves like this, and you do that by tapping your analog upward plus signature move, similar to a flash attack, to a special flash attack, I mean, right? Similar to this, but you do that with signature moves. Now the strong thing about this, basically, let me just show you, it's going to be easier for you to understand. You have access to like a pretty strong combo off of this move, right? Because you see Ichigo being pretty much kneeling down like that for a while. Right?
We finally reached the turning point.
And that's damage from a character that is not awakened at all. That is really, really strong, right? Pretty huge damage from that move alone. Of course, it requires you to cash out a little bit, but even when you're not cashing out, it's still pretty powerful, right?
This power, I'm still not used to it.
Like the fact that you can do this amount of damage alone without anything else, it's really, really strong, right? So it's still pretty solid. Now, this move, because you can use it at the cost of nothing, it's really powerful because you can basically set it up in multiple ways. It also changes your quick attack auto combo, where now you can spin the sword like that. The reason why this is important too is because this move allows you to set up a lot of things. You can go into Sakanade again after using this. The opponent actually, even if they try to react with something there, they will still get hit. It's really solid. But on top of that, you can also use this unblockable version with throw, for example. For example, you do something like this. See, that's really cheap. And remember how this character wants to play strike throw the whole time? Well, you can do a lot of funny things like right? And you can keep doing stuff like this, and then whoop! All of a sudden, when you have done enough damage, you can do stuff like that, right? So it's really, really powerful. So now outside of this, I would like to also talk about his awakening, but honestly, there's not really much to say about it. It's just something that gives you more damage on top of everything that you can already do. So the character is pretty straightforward in that sense, that you just awaken Sakanade, and that's his win condition. You don't even need awakening necessarily. You really just need Sakanade to be out there, and then you start winning the matches immediately. So pretty solid character overall, but yeah, there's a lot of like things that he struggles with when it comes to how the game is made. Anyways, Soifon. I don't really like Soifon too much because this is another character that people play super aggressively. People don't actually play with her win condition. They just kind of want to hit you for little damage. I don't know why. But her win condition is funny. Nobody wants to use it. People just want to land a lot of hits, and then they complain about doing no damage.
End this now.
That's fine. We'll try to... I don't know if I should go for the parry. I'm not too sure. I'm scared of Anken though. And immediately goes into the pro. Okay, straight pro for me. I'll do this until they break. Once I know that they know how to break, alright, we'll go for... We'll go for the anti-breaker move. That's a lot of resources. Okay. Mashing. Well, no. Ooh, lucky. I got so lucky. They have almost full meter. I need to be careful about that. I know, man.
Well, we finally reached the turning point. Dodge if you can. Try and stop it.
Really? After everything? I didn't have to do that. That was actually a waste. That was a waste. That was a waste. I didn't have to do blue reverse. What a waste. I'm going to teleport right away. Great. Let's use it. Oh, right. Okay, I just can do that. Oh, if I had my meter, if I didn't spend it like an idiot. Jesus. Okay. No, I tried to do anti-breaker. No, I tried to backdash. Okay. Fucked up the combo. It's okay, just wait a little bit. And you explode. Bam! There you go. Alright. I forgot my setups. I want to hit them with the unblockable, but they're so, you know, direct with that special flash attack. I want to take my time a little bit. Like, look at this. Okay. Iori! I forgot to backdash, that's my fault.
I gotta get through, no matter what.
I forgot. No! I messed up. Why did I not do my combo? They're dead anyways. I kind of messed up the combo there. My bad.
You've got a real nasty Zanpakuto.
I didn't even get to do a single counter. The reason why is because they were not using Uncan. They barely used it. They only used it to cover up for the special flash attack and nothing else. So I didn't really get the opportunity to use it that much. Too bad. Whoa, why am I radiant though?
I've known you for a while. Since you were
Oh,
still
thank
your
God.
mother's
Somebody who rematches. Oh my God. I don't know why people don't rematch in this game. I actually don't know why people get so flustered by like losses. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, there are some characters definitely I wouldn't rematch personally, like the Giants, especially specifically Renji. I particularly dislike that character. And then Aizen and Dankai Ichigo. Yeah, I wasn't blocking, I wasn't ready. They immediately went for all this stuff. Alright. What? Hellbreaker, by the way. They're immediately mashing after attack. They're being way more aggressive than before. I'm gonna take this one. That was on the counter. No! What do you mean? I don't get anything. I'm going to react to that eventually. Oh wow. Oh, why did I dash forward? I'm just going to use it, whatever. I'm not going to use all that life. Might as well.
Come on, it's time. Let's end this.
Yeah, alright. I was asking myself, when would they do it? Alright, there you go. Just wait. The camera actually messed me up there. Why did I press that? My bad. Ah! I thought they would mash. I thought they were going to mash right there. They actually didn't. Well, they're going for this already. Because they are going to get the thing that does 6 damage right after, so it doesn't matter, that's why. What the hell? Holy mash. Okay. What? Let's kind of just wait.
Here you go. Apologies. I won't hold back. So.
Okay. I need to hit them with the Hiyori whenever I can. Okay, just wait. Just wait. I should have waited a little bit more. What? She can recharge. She can do that right away. That's crazy. Okay, I have to be careful. She's stalling for the thing because she can kill me right after. Why would you mash on that? Literally. Literally. Like, I'm dead. Why would they mash on that? What the? Why? What are they doing? I messed up. Jesus Christ. Oh no, I don't have to do this. I have to wait. Excuse me? What? Okay. Why are you mashing? 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 I don't understand when they started mashing. They didn't even have to mash. Oh my god, bro. They don't even do flash step to avoid anything. They're just mashing. I mean, I guess in a sense that's the right response. But I have counters. I got them with the counter at that point too because they were just mashing. So I was like, alright, I'm just going to do counter right away. Man, alright.
When you're above others, you can sympathize with your
Oh wow, they're rematching. That's so nice. Alright, but this is the last probably. First to three. I'm having fun with Shinji, but man, it's kind of tough to read the opponents because sometimes you don't know in what state they are. Like this person, for example, I'm noticing they're being more aggressive, but are they aggressive because they're tired of my bullshit, or are they aggressive because, you know, they notice that they can be aggressive? That's what I'm wondering. It's kind of hard. I'm just going to block. Strike throw. Let's go. Stupid.
Dodge if you can. It's the end. How many times do I have to say it? Dodge if you can. Let's go. Start all over.
Damn it. Oh, that's nice.
Dodge if you can. You stupid. Dodge if you can. Let's go. Good one.
Damn it. That was nice. Okay. No! I thought they would do special flash attack right away. Oh, okay. I want to release Sakanade before I go into Awakening though. Nice. Does that count? That doesn't count! No, I wasted the meter. I didn't know this actually. So if you hit the opponent with the initial hit of Sakanade, you actually don't get the whole thing. That sucks. You need the full animation for it to count, not the initial hit. That sucks. Okay, I didn't know that. See what I mean by this character is not that good? Okay, that was him. I still... Wait, did I get any meter for this? I don't think so. I should have done that. What? No way. Damn, they're mashing. They're hungry for a kill. That's why they're doing all this. That's so sad. No, did the wrong thing. Are they going to go for it, by the way? No. the building meter. What? My move didn't land. Oh my god. They tried to do special flash attack there. That's why they did regular flash attack. They tried to do it. They missed it. So I had the right read, but I got punished for it, man. That's sad. And now they'll have their win condition, which is sad. I'm not going to do that anymore. I need to actually hit them with Sakanade. Until then, we're not really playing the game. Damn. Alright.
It's like one of those block puzzles. Oh, what's this? Something smells good, doesn't it? Collapse, Sakanai. I welcome you to the upside down.
Alright, that's it. I've had enough of
It didn't commit to anything, man. These people. Now I have to be actually careful because they can just kill me, right?
Don't push yourself.
No! Wait, what? Oh, you're dead. I thought I could attack them in the middle of that animation. Well, there you go. They were a lot more reckless in this round, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't think they had to be this aggressive though.